Sure. My name's Sean Pike. I'm the Program Vice President for Security Products at IDC, and I also run our Legal Risk and Compliance program. So all of our worldwide security products and legal risk and compliance coverage rolls up to me.
Today security is very important subject for all of us. They said me especially about vendor security appliances or devices market. What you can say about the global market in that term?
Sure. There are some overwhelming trends in the global security market today. We've got a number of vendors who are traditional security incumbents that are struggling to find disruption in the market. If you look at the security market over the last 5 years, there's been very little disruption. Perhaps the last major disruption that occurred was in the endpoint security market. So companies coming in, bringing an analytic approach to endpoint security. That was really the last major disruption. So today, you've got a number of companies that are trying to figure out what that next disruption is going to be. The other trend is the continual move for companies into the cloud. So traditional security providers are trying to figure out how it is that they're going to help companies migrate to the cloud, and then how they're going to control those environments that are hybrid, so on-premise and cloud, or also multi-cloud environments. So there's continual competition to figure out exactly how those vendors are going to work with companies to do that. And I think they feel some pressure from security solutions that are now being offered from cloud providers. So if you look at what Microsoft and Amazon and Google are offering natively as cloud solutions, cloud security solutions, you're seeing that other companies are reacting to that. So those are sort of the overwhelming trends that are driving security vendors today. And then of course, I would say that the other trend here is buyers are expecting more. They want and expect platforms that work together. We have, as an industry, talked about the promise of analytics in security over the past couple of years, and buyers expect that vendors can now produce and live up to that promise.
Do you have any idea what will be the next disruption in that area?
We think that there's some disruption coming around identity, and how identity solutions will merge together with more traditional IT or IT security. We've almost thought of those things as separate and apart for some time, but we've already seen identity solutions being brought into the fold as it relates to security analytics. So you have things like user and entity behavior analytics that help control access to networks for certain vendors. We think that will continue to permeate security solutions and go not just into to basic blocking of users, but also how users access resources. So the entitlements practice. Identity is one of those, and the second one that I would give you is application security. Application security is a hot topic right now as enterprises continue to have more development-focused practices. So we're seeing the merging of specific web technologies or gateway type technologies with application security technology. So perhaps web application firewalls merging together with things like runtime application self-protection.
What is your opinion about that competition with the native, you said, Google, Microsoft, that cloud-based companies? What will be happen? Native applications will be go furthermore, or the other companies will be successful? Which one?
Yeah, so there's the really important thing to remember for vendors is there's still plenty of room to grow for everyone. The the challenge will be where do vendors that aren't cloud providers innovate in the right way. So what we've seen is that many security companies are very involved in creating intelligent platforms that integrate with some of the native capabilities from the cloud. So it's to a degree what we would call co-opetition. So they're offering some similar services, but in a way they're also feeding each other. But everyone today is really aiming at platform. There's plenty of room in the space today for winners. So I don't know that we have to have lots of losers, but there's plenty of opportunity for those native cloud solutions to exist in conjunction with some of the traditional security incumbents, especially around multi-cloud and hybrid cloud. So I'm not ready to call a winner yet here, but there's plenty of opportunity for folks to compete in that space. But what's happening and what's nice about it is that all of the vendors are, there's more of a sharing culture in the security industry. So I think that's really...
Because I have to.
Yes, yeah. So as they would say, it raises all boats, right? So.
And what are you thinking about Turkey security market?
Yeah, so I've had a number of really interesting conversations with vendors in my time here that compete in the security space in Turkey. One of the things that I understand is that cloud adoption is still relatively low in Turkey, and the idea of what a managed security service is in Turkey is a little bit different in some more mature markets. Those things I think will change. So one of the big things is cloud adoption remains, we think, relatively low because of trust in the cloud. I think what you'll see, and we've done some of this work globally for large cloud providers. What you'll see is those cloud providers are messaging their security and their compliance capabilities to help countries and enterprises that don't yet trust the cloud build a better relationship with cloud providers. That will help. And then there will be more opportunity for these hybrid security solutions to come into play. The other thing is managed security services for many buyers today. They want companies to do the very hardest tasks, and by what I mean by the hardest tasks are the most mundane. So fixing the very small problems. But the managed security service providers really have competency in helping support a platform, and then doing the very hardest tasks, which would be escalation or orchestration. So there will be a training period, I think, to help enterprises get more up to speed with doing that first line of defense with a managed security service provider providing a more robust platform.
My questions were those are. Would you like to add something more?
No, I think that's it. I've appreciated my time here in Turkey, and I think the security market right now with some of the innovation and development that I see is really ripe. So I look forward to seeing what's to come in the future for Turkey and their security market. Thanks very much.
Thank you.